I earned it, caught it, and I blew it to try to buy peace that I hadn't earned. Money doesn't make you powerful. Discipline does. Money doesn't make you happy. Truth does. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a mindset problem. Chaos costs more than you think. Scarcity is a story, not a circumstance, because your bank account is a mirror. It's showing you your mindset, your discipline, and your ability to tell yourself the truth. Money is just feedback. Use it. Let that sink in for a second. I'm Kelly Siegel, and this is Harder Than Life, the podcast where we stop chasing comfort, start facing truth, and build the kind of mental, physical, and financial fitness that creates peace, freedom, and power. Today, we're talking about something that makes a lot of people squirm. Money, not crypto, not stocks, not the get-rich-quick bullshit. I'm talking about your relationship with money because your bank account is a mirror. It's showing you your mindset, your self-respect, your discipline, your patience, and your ability to tell yourself the truth. Let that sink in for a second. Here's the wake-up call. We're heading into 2026. AI is changing everything. Jobs are shifting. Opportunities are exploding for some and disappearing for others. The only difference between the people who thrive and the ones who struggle won't be intelligence. It will be mindset, energy, and execution. So if you've got a good job, maybe a six-figure income, a little cushion in savings, but you know deep down you're coasting, this episode's for you. Because I'm going to show you how to rebuild your relationship with money in 7 days. That's right, 7 days. Starting with how you think, not what you know and earn. I used to think success meant cars, cash, and control. In my 20s, I chased money like oxygen. In my 30s, I earned it, caught it, and I blew it to try to buy peace that I hadn't earned. By my 40s, I realized something that changed my life. Money doesn't make you powerful. Discipline does. Money doesn't make you free. Alignment does. Money doesn't make you happy. Truth does. That's what I wrote about in my last book, Happier Than Life. How fulfillment comes when you build wealth from inside out. You can't out-earn low self-worth. You can't out-hustle bad habits. You can't stack cash on a cracked foundation. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a mindset problem. They treat money like an enemy instead of a mirror. They say, I can't afford that when they mean, I haven't disciplined myself enough to earn it. They say, I'll save when I make more instead of, I'll master what I have now. If you don't respect $100, you'll never hold on to 100,000. If you don't master your emotions at 70 grand a year, they'll own you at 700 grand a year. Look around your life right now. Your relationship with money reveals everything about how you operate. If your finances are chaotic, late payments, impulsive buys, a high credit card balance, the I deserve it spending, it's not about the money. It's about your ability to sit with your discomfort instead of numbing it. If you hoard cash and never invest, it's not frugality. It's fear masquerading as wisdom. And if you're making great money, but feel guilty spending it, you're still carrying the belief that you don't deserve abundance. Money is neutral. It's energy. It amplifies whatever's inside of you. If you're generous, it multiplies your impact. If you're reckless, it amplifies your chaos. The amount in your bank account doesn't determine your worth, but it does reflect how consistently you honor your word, your time, and your focus. Every dollar is a vote. You're voting for your priorities every time you spend one. So here's the first question. Are you spending like a person you want to become or the person you're trying to escape? Boom! I'm going to take you back to when I was broke on paper, but I was even more broke inside. Years ago, I was grinding nonstop at my IT cybersecurity firm, National Technology Management, chasing deals, building a company, trying to prove to everyone, especially myself, that I was somebody, that I mattered, that I was important. Sure, we hit a few big wins, and I started spending like I was trying to fill that hole in my heart. The cars, the parties, the vacations, the front row seats to every concert or sporting event. The dopamine hits were short, but they were familiar. Then one night, I walked into my bathroom, the same very story I tell in my Happier in Life book, and I looked in the mirror. I had money, muscles, and misery. I realized I was still that little kid from South Warren off of 8 Mile, trying to earn love with performance. My money was loud because my soul was quiet. That night, I made a decision. Money would no longer control me. I would master me. From that point on, everything shifted. I built a ritual around money, the same way I built my body and my mindset, with consistency and respect. Respect for myself. I track every dollar like it's a rep in the gym. I invest in myself before I invest anywhere else. I teach my daughter that money is a tool, not a trophy, not a trap, definitely not a status symbol. It allows freedom. When I stopped chasing validation and started chasing value, money started chasing me. Now let's get brutally honest about the connection between money and self-worth. Your income will never exceed your identity. So raise your identity and your income will follow. Comfort is the enemy of wealth. Success loves speed. And if your lifestyle costs everything you make, you're not successful. You're trapped. Freedom comes from margin, from the courage to live below your means while you build something bigger. Scarcity is a story, not a circumstance. Life's not expensive. Life is undisciplined. Track your expenses for 1 week and see how much goes to numbing and escaping or impressing people you don't even like. We've all heard that before. Financial fear is emotional, not mathematical. You don't need another spreadsheet. You need self-awareness. Why do you overspend? Why do you avoid looking at your bank account? Money anxiety is a simple symptom of avoidance. Face it and you'll fix it. The wealthiest people I know measure their worth in impact, not income. What do I say all the time? Once you taste significance, success will never taste the same. They see money as oxygen. It's necessary, but not the point. They pursue mastery, not materialism. And that's why money sticks to them. Here are 5 mindset shifts that changed everything for me, and it will for you too. Number 1, and you've heard it 1,000 times, gratitude before growth. If you can't be grateful for what you have, you'll repel more. Remember, gratitude is abundance. It multiplies focus. If you aren't grateful, that means you're operating out of scarcity and you're going to attract more scarcity. So number 2 is respect the exchange. Money flows where energy is honored. Stop negotiating your value down. Raise your prices, raise your standards, ask for a raise, and back it up with excellence. Number 3, and this is the hardest one, delay gratification. Real freedom isn't buying what you want when you want it. It's being able to wait and choose intentionally. Number 4, give what you want to grow. If you want more money, give more value. If you want more freedom, give more service. It's the pay it forward thing. Generosity isn't a loss, it's leverage. Finally, number 5, and I love this one, build systems, not stress. System stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. Say it with me. Save yourself time, energy, and money. System. Schedule your bills, track your habits. Clarity is peace. Chaos costs more than you think. All right, here's your 1-week challenge. 7 days to start rewiring how you think, act, and feel about money. Not to get rich, to get ready. Day 1, audit your reality. Write down every expense and income source. No judgment, just awareness, just to see what's going on. You'd be surprised how many little things are coming out of your bank account you didn't know about. Day 2, define what enough means. Write what your freedom number actually is. The amount you need each month to live comfortably. Save and invest. Day 3, identify your emotional triggers. When do you spend without thinking? What is it that you're buying when you're not thinking? What emotion are you trying to fix? Replace that impulse with intention. Ooh, that's so good, people. Day 4, respect the dollar. Every dollar has a job. Give it one. Live, save, grow, or give. If it doesn't fit one of those, stop spending. Day 5, practice radical generosity. Tip big. Buy someone coffee. Operate from abundance, not fear. Heck, go stay in a fancy hotel and feel what it's like to live rich. Day 6, reinvest in yourself. Buy the course, hire the coach, read the book. Money invested in growth has the highest return on the planet. I don't even count that money as being spent because you get an immediate ROI. Day 7, build your 2026 vision board or your plan. Write out the version of you who handles money with mastery. Start acting like that person today. Here's your accountability challenge for the next week. Every time you touch money, spend, save, invest, or donate, pause and ask 3 questions. Is this the line with my future or my feelings? Does this build freedom or feed fear? Would the 2026 version of me be proud of this move? If the answer is no, stop. Discipline is self-respect. Every yes to nonsense is a no to your purpose. Focus on your signal and not the noise. The way you handle money is the way you handle everything. Money is just feedback. Use it. You don't have to chase wealth. You have to become the kind of person wealth can trust. When I healed my relationship with myself, my finances followed. When I loved discipline more than dopamine, everything multiplied. My peace, my profits, my impact. If you hear all this and do nothing, then 2026 will look just like 2025. Excuses don't get results. Action does. Accountability does. So over the next 7 days, treat money like sacred energy. Track it, honor it, respect it, and watch how fast your entire life starts to shift. Stop saying I'll do better next year. Make this week the one where you finally take control. And remember, You can't be happier than life until you're harder than life. Peace, freedom, and happiness aren't found in what you buy, in what you have. They're found in what you build, the legacy you leave. So get up tomorrow, look yourself in the mirror. Boy, I've been talking a lot about mirrors lately, and say this out loud. I am not my bank account balance. I am not my past. I am the creator of my future. My future is bright. And 2026 will not catch me sleeping. Then go prove it. For you, for your family, for everybody watching who needs permission to rise. I want this for you more than you want this for you. Come on now. Until next time, keep building discipline, keep spreading love, keep being harder than life. If this hits home, share it with somebody who needs to wake up financially. Rate and review the Harder Than Life podcast. Tag me on Instagram at @kellysiegel.71 and tell me your biggest takeaway. If you're ready to go deeper, my book, Happier Than Life, is out. It's your playbook for peace, freedom, and fulfillment. Visit harderthanlife.com for merch, coaching, and join the Harder Than Life Nation. And remember, be harder than life. And I'll see you next time. Please rate and share this podcast. I'm active on all social platforms and love to hear from my Siegel supporters. Each and every episode is sponsored by my company, National Technology Management, the easiest and best IT company to do business with, delivering peace of mind with technology every day, even simplifying cybersecurity. Visit trustntm.com for more info. Until next week, be harder than life.